His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at Sakhir Palace His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa in the presence of the personal representative of His Majesty the King, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of the Royal Court Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, and the Minister of Finance and National Economy Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa. The meeting reviewed a number of topics on the comprehensive development march of the country that aimed to enhance national gains for the benefit of the kingdom and its people. The meeting also reviewed recent regional and international developments, starting with the tensions witnessed by the Middle East region and the humanitarian situation in Gaza. His Majesty affirmed the importance of reducing escalations in the region to avoid crises that threatens the regional security and stability. His Majesty also called to find a clear path for a just, sustainable and comprehensive peace based on the two-state solution to ensure the security and stability of the region that benefits all. His Majesty affirmed Bahrain's support to all efforts that aim to instill security, stability and peace in the regional and international levels. His Majesty then praised the achievements and successes of the people of Bahrain in all fields, especially the sports. He praised the role of the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, that resulted in honourable achievements and their keenness to ensure these successes in obtaining titles and championships. His Majesty affirmed the development march is moving forward towards further progress and accomplishments thanks to the efforts of the people of Bahrain. His Majesty praised the successive Olympic sporting achievements in the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, the honourable level demonstrated by the participants from the Kingdom of Bahrain and their distinguished abilities and competencies to make achievements that are added to the Kingdom's records to continue to maintain its position on the international sports map. His Majesty congratulated all the winners and wished them further success. His Majesty stressed the importance of adopting programs and initiatives that contribute to developing the level of Arab sporting achievements to achieve distinguished results at the world level. His Majesty appreciated every youth and sports efforts that raise the nation's reputation, enhancing its status and contributing to winning titles in various sporting forms. His Majesty wished Bahrain further progress and prosperity and to continue its march of achievements at all levels. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a cable of congratulations from His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa on the occasion of Bahrain winning 4 medals at the 2024 Paris Olympics. His Royal Highness added that Bahrain achieved a new record in the history of the Olympics in the women's 3,000 meter steeplechase and raising the status of Bahrain in this important international sporting form, which affirms the ambitious youth cadres that Bahrain possesses that are keen to enhance the status of the kingdom athletically at various levels. His Royal Highness said that the honourable level demonstrated by Bahrain in the competitions and its victory with a gold medal in the 97 kilogram wrestling competition, which is the 4th in the Paris Olympics, is evidence of the support and the care of His Majesty to the sports sector and athletes, and his keenness to achieve high Bahraini sports status at local, regional and international tournaments. His Royal Highness added that His Majesty is the first supporter of sports and athletes, which represents the greatest motivation for everyone to continue achieving successes in various sports and international forms, thus contributing to the advancement of the kingdom. He affirmed that the directives and visions of His Majesty related to the sports sector are a permanent priority for the government and relevant authorities, as they represent a roadmap for sports and athletes. His Royal Highness stressed his keenness to achieve further development to sports and athletes in the kingdom. He praised the sincere efforts of the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who had great impact in supporting the progress of Bahraini sports and enhancing their competitiveness. He expressed his pride in their tireless efforts and their keenness to enhance the status of the kingdom. He praised the players who represented the Bahrain team and also earned 4 medals, and all the technical and administrative staff who contributed to the success of the national team's participation in the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. His Royal Highness praised the honourable results they achieved and the enthusiastic spirit and high determination that they demonstrated, which had a great impact in making this achievement. His Royal Highness congratulated everyone who was keen to follow and encourage the Bahrain team in the tournament from the kingdom and from Arab countries, which represents an important contribution to raising the tally of Arab achievements at the level of Olympic tournaments and international championships. His Royal Highness then wished His Majesty abundant health and happiness. The Kingdom of Bahrain recorded a historic achievement in the 33rd Olympic Games, which concluded in Paris 2024 after winning 4 colored medals, including 2 gold, a silver and a bronze. Wrestler Ahmed Tajuddin was able to give Bahrain the 2nd gold medal and the 4th in the Olympic record for the Kingdom after he defeated his Georgian competitor with a heroic performance, adding a new achievement to his distinguished sports record. The final wrestling match and the honoring ceremony were witnessed by the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and Chairman of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Vice President of the GSA and Chairman of the Bahrain Combat Sports Council, His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, Vice President of the BOC, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, and a number of members of the official administrative delegation. This remarkable achievement was the culmination of the sporting efforts made by the BOC in recent years under the directives of His Highness Sheikh Nasser and the support of His Highness Sheikh Khalid, and this achievement reflects Bahrain's status in the international arena in terms of Olympic sports. On the occasion, His Highness Sheikh Nasser congratulated His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. His Highness said that this achievement is a testament to the determination of the people of Bahrain, adding that the Kingdom is reaping the benefits of the wise vision of His Majesty, which is a motivation to elevate, promote Bahrain's name in all international forms. He added that the victory of Ahmed Tajuddin and all the athletes is a source of pride for every Bahraini. He added that these historic moments will serve as an incentive for future successes and achievements. He praised the outstanding performance of Team Bahrain, which consists of administrators, coaches, and media professionals who contributed to these honorable results. He noted that this success is the result of cooperation and coordination of all sports authorities in the Kingdom, along with the continuous support of the leadership and the efforts of the administrative mission and participating sports federations. He emphasized that these 4 medals should serve as an incentive for further achievements, stating that Bahraini ambitions know no limit in the pursuit of excellence and leadership at the international level. He wished Bahraini sports further success and progress. For his part, His Highness Sheikh Khalid congratulated His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and His Highness Sheikh Nasser on this historic achievement made at the Paris Olympics. He expressed pride in these honorable results made by Bahrainis, affirming that these successes are a result of His Majesty's wise vision and His Royal Highness's unlimited support to develop the sports sector in the Kingdom. His Highness said that this Olympic achievement reflects the progress of Bahraini sports on the international level and affirms Bahrain's prestigious status thanks to the directives of its leadership. His Highness affirmed that sporting achievements are part of the progress and prosperity witnessed by Bahrain, expressing hope that more successes will be achieved in the future to enhance the Kingdom's position on the global sports map. The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with the Prime Minister of Serbia, Milos Vucevic, in Paris during the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. During the meeting, His Highness praised the strong relations and cooperation between Bahrain and Serbia across various fields and noted the continuous growth and development of these relations. His Highness praised Serbia's significant development and achievements, emphasizing the importance of increasing cooperation between the two countries in various sectors. For his part, the Serbian Prime Minister hailed the bilateral relations and emphasized the need to expand them for mutual benefit. He also praised Bahrain's development and prosperity across different fields. The meeting also covered several topics of mutual interest between the two sides. The Kingdom of Bahrain has added another achievement to its sports and Olympic record by securing its third medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics after weightlifter Gore Minassian won the bronze medal in the weightlifting competition, achieving a total lift of 461 kilograms in the snatch and clean and jerk categories. This accomplishment adds to Bahrain's medal tally at Paris 2024, which also includes a gold and silver in athletics, making weightlifting the second sport to earn Bahrain an Olympic medal. The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, attended the weightlifting competition supporting Minassian alongside the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sport, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, the GSA, and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, BOC, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, as well as GSA Vice President, His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, BOC Vice President, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, and members of the official and administrative delegation. His Highness Sheikh Nasser expressed his joy over this victory, extending congratulations to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa on this significant sporting achievement. He praised Gore Minassian's performance, attributing the victory to the athletes' dedication, the hard work of the coaching and administrative teams, and the support from the Bahrain Weightlifting Federation. His Highness emphasized that this achievement serves as a strong motivation to continue striving for further successes. He highlighted that Bahrain is steadily enhancing its global sporting standing, with this historic win being a testament to the unwavering support of the leadership and the determination of Bahraini athletes. His Highness also commended the efforts of the BOC under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Khalid for its significant contributions to supporting national teams. He expressed pride in the historic medal count reflecting the substantial progress of Bahraini sports under the leadership of His Majesty the King, and wished continued success to the remaining athletes in the final days of the Olympics. In an unprecedented historical achievement, wrestler Ahmed Tajuddin won the first gold medal for Bahraini wrestling and the second for Team Bahrain's participation in the 2024 Paris Olympics after winning his bout with GV Matarashvili in the final wrestling match of the men's freestyle 97 kilogram category. In doing so, Ahmed Tajuddin has brought Bahrain's tally at the Paris Olympics to 4 colorful medals after the gold medal won by Winifred Yavi in the women's 3,000 meter steeplechase race and the silver medal won by Salwa Eid in the women's 400 meter race, and Gore Minassian's bronze medal in the over 102 kilogram weightlifting competition. With these successive achievements, the Kingdom of Bahrain has captured the world's attention during its participation in the Paris Olympics and topped Arab countries with 4 colorful medals. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, attended the wrestling match for men's freestyle 97 kilogram category at the Paris 2024 Olympics, where Bahraini wrestler Ahmed Tazoudinov has defeated American wrestler Kelly Snyder. During the match, His Highness Sheikh Khalid offered on-the-ground support and guidance, which played a crucial role in boosting Tazoudinov's performance, which helped him secure the win. The 33rd Olympic Games will conclude today after 17 days of competition. Bahrain's participation will end with the women's marathon and Tazoudinov's wrestling final. Since its first participation in the Olympic Games in 1984, Bahrain has been keen to have a continuous presence in various Olympic Games by winning 7 medals ranging from gold, silver and bronze, which affirms the effectiveness of the efforts made to enhance the kingdom's position on the international sports map. The Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam praised the victory of Ahmed Tajuddin, who won the gold medal in the final 97 kilogram wrestling category, and Gorman Asyan's bronze medal in the weightlifting category. He stressed that this achievement affirms the development of Bahraini sports under the patronage of His Majesty the King and the support and follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He praised the outstanding efforts of His Highness the Representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Works and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, and His Highness the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee in making these historic Olympic achievements. The Shura Council Chairman Ali Saleh affirmed that the historic Olympic achievements Bahrain making in the Paris Olympic Games was made possible through the continuous support and royal vision of His Majesty the King. Saleh stressed that this support comes to consolidate the position of Bahraini sports at the regional and global levels. He expressed his congratulations on Bahrain winning the gold medal in wrestling, bringing the total to 4 medals and placing Bahrain at the top among Arab countries. He praised the important role played by the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister and its ongoing commitment to providing all necessary facilities and supporting fourth athletes. He expressed his appreciation for the efforts of His Highness the Representative of His Majesty the King's for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, the SCYS, as well as His Highness the First Deputy Chairman of the SCYS, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed bin Barak Jum'ah, chaired the meeting of the School Year Committee and affirmed his pride in all members of the educational sector who made great and exceptional efforts for the success of the last academic year, praising the high level and responsibility of sense of work commitment in the service of education in accordance with the best international standards. The minister affirmed that the various sectors affiliated with the ministry are preparing for the start of the new academic year by working to provide all necessary services to students and ensuring the smoothness of the school year. He expressed his happiness that the ministry, in coordination with the Ministry of Finance and National Economy and the Civil Service Bureau, is taking the necessary measures to begin approving the promotions of more than 5,000 employees in the educational field starting next September. The minister indicated that the relevant sector will begin to pass these promotions gradually so that their disbursement will be completed before the end of December of this year. In Arab and international news, the Commercial Arbitration Center for the GCC countries signed a joint cooperation agreement with the Gulf Lawyers Union at the headquarters of the Commercial Arbitration Center located in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The signing of the agreement was attended by heads of Gulf delegations, the chairman of the Center's Advisory Committee, and the Secretary General of the Gulf Lawyers Union. The agreement emphasizes the importance of exchanging technical expertise between the Commercial Arbitration Center for the GCC and the Gulf Lawyers Union based on their respective specializations. Both parties will encourage the business sector to utilize arbitration for dispute resolution, including arbitration clauses in contracts per the Commercial Arbitration Center's rules. The Secretary General of the GCC, Jassim Lebdewi, held a phone call with the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, Josep Borrell. During the call, the two sides discussed the latest preparations for the Gulf Summit scheduled to be held next October in the city of Brussels. The two sides emphasized that the upcoming summit represents the culmination of their strong and distinguished relations. They expressed their commitment to strengthening these ties in a manner that contributes to achieving the common interests of the GCC and the EU. They also reviewed the latest developments in the region, particularly the crises in the Gaza Strip. The Russian Defense Ministry announced the destruction of 35 Ukrainian drones and 4 Ukrainian tactical missiles over 5 Russian provinces within a few hours. The Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed in a statement the elimination of 1,855 Ukrainian soldiers and the downing of a total of 153 drones within 24 hours. Additionally, they reported shooting down 20 missiles, destroying 5 ammunition depots and targeting a drone production workshop, along with concentrations of Ukraine forces and military equipment. The United Nations committee responsible for negotiating a convention to combat cybercrime approved the text of the new agreement, preparing to submit it to the United Nations General Assembly for adoption. The historic step comes in response to the unprecedented developments in information technology and the increasing use of these tools for criminal and terrorist purposes. The adoption of the agreement will enable countries, particularly developing nations, to effectively address this grave and escalating threat. Al-Dama Amphitheatre, the leading entertainment destination in the Kingdom of Bahrain, received the Best Work Environment certificate after a comprehensive and prospective evaluation conducted by the Great Place to Work Middle East.
Al-Dama Amphitheatre is a tourist destination that contributes to the development of the tourism and entertainment sectors in the Kingdom of Bahrain by hosting cultural, artistic and musical events. Since its establishment, the theatre has hosted many artistic and musical concerts by major international artists and celebrities. As part of the theatre's efforts to improve the work environment, the theatre recently received the Best Work Environment certificate for 2024, according to the Great Place to Work Middle East, which specializes globally in evaluating different work environments. The theatre's keenness to improve the work environment, promote a culture of positivity, and care for its employees played a major role in obtaining this certificate. The Best Work Environment certification is based on an employee questionnaire that addresses a range of factors such as communication, teamwork, job satisfaction, and work-life balance. Al-Dama Amphitheatre is one of the most important projects that have been implemented, which has contributed in a short time since 2020 to the development of the tourism and entertainment sector in the kingdom. Bahrain is continuously working to highlight its landmarks and tourist destinations to contribute to strengthening its tourism sector in an effort to achieve the strategy of the Economic Recovery Plan and highlight Bahrain's position as a global tourism center.
In Bahrain, the palm tree is considered a cultural and heritage aspect, and the palm tree is an integral food and source of living for many Bahrainis. Mirza Hassan is one of the Bahraini farmers who practices the profession of agriculture as a source of living. More in this report.
Natural wealth has provided Bahrainis over time with a rich source of food and livelihood, and the palm tree has always been a historical status rooted deep in history. Mirza Hassan is among the farmers who have been associated with palm trees for many years, until it became the focus of his attention and his source of living. Since the early hours of the morning, farmer Mirza Hassan heads to his farm to plant with his own hands and to reap the crop after stages of care and attention to the palm tree. Bahrain has been known since ancient time as an oasis of palm trees, as the palm trees are the evidence of authenticity and Arabism. The ripe fruits of the dates were not in a great abundance, except by the hands that worked hard to harvest them, which in turn constitute the achievement of food security today for all who live on this land.